I play golf, and every time, if I'm playing well, I enjoy it, but if I'm playing poorly, I'm glad I have something else to do with my life other than play golf. And my father played golf with the same three men every day for most of his retirement years, and they came to hate each other. They would argue rules, they would argue politics, they would argue this, and their whole focus was so narrow that I remember thinking to myself, I don't want to participate in this. The problem is that most people, unless they go out and embrace something that is outside of their experience level, that's outside of the work environment, that is something that's so totally different, and that is something that OLLI provides. I mean, if you take a look at the curriculum and the number of classes that are offered and the variety of topics, there's something in there for everybody. And you don't have to have a specific interest in something. If you start attending a class in something you know nothing about, if you're persistent, you're going to find that you really enjoy that whole process. And at the end, it's not a question of what you're learning, it's a question of participation. It's suiting up and showing up. I've got a good friend who has on his mirror where he shaves in the morning strips of, he went to the paint store and he got these paint samples, you can buy them in strips, and he's got on one side, he's got all these bright colors, and on the other side he's got all these gray colors. And he says, I have a choice today of having a bright, colorful day or a gray day. It's my choice. And I don't always necessarily want to choose the bright day. There's some days I want to be gray. I think that people who come to class have made a choice that I want to be a participant. I want to participate in my life as opposed to being someone as an observer. I think there's participants and there's observers. There's people who just kind of sit back and watch the world go by, and there's people who get on the march and they move forward. When I teach the art making, and I've taught painting for a number of years, I tell my classes that you have to make a lot of bad art to make good art. And that doesn't change no matter how proficient you become. To be able to evolve and to be able to do to make your work better, you have to do more and more and more, because even the best artists made bad work at all points of their lives. And so the only way you make something that's really special is it has to be evolve out of doing things that are not so special.